So imagine you have a beautiful car, you parked your car, it's a beautiful car, you know. It's the latest car, excellent engine, everything about the car is perfect. You parked the car under a tree, you return, you sit in your car, it doesn't have a key, it's the new version, so you press the button, you can hear the engine. It's got a lot of energy, a lot of horsepower, the tank is filled with fuel, but the windshield is filled with pigeon shit. You know, there are a lot of naughty pigeons, so you park the car and there's a lot of pigeon shit on the windshield. What are you going to do? So if you start your car and you drive with no clarity on the windshield, you definitely bang the car. So, assuming you are an intelligent person, which I assume you are, you'll get down, you'll take some water, you'll take some soap, you'll scrub, take a brush and start scrubbing it in because you know the pigeon shit is stuck to the windshield. So you'll clean your screen, and once your windshield is completely clean, you'll drive wherever you want to go. And this is very symbolic of life because life too is like that. Everybody has a lot of potential, so let's say you have a lot of potential, so you have mental power, you have physical power, you have emotional power, you have personal power, you have spiritual power, but if you don't have clarity in life, if you don't know where you're going, you won't reach anywhere. So it's very important, no matter what you do, no matter who you are, to have complete clarity in life, because only with clarity can you move ahead, you can do something. So many times people come and ask me, Yogesh, should I become an engineer or a musician? Or should I become a lawyer or an actor? Or should I become a doctor or a filmmaker? And the thing is, I'm nobody to tell you what to do, you know. I have no right to tell you what to do, and whatever I tell you won't be right. What you need to do is figure out things on your own, because once you figure out things on your own, you'll realize what's coming from within. And each one of us, so in the ancient Indian philosophy, you have something known as dharma. So each one of us has our own dharma. We all are meant to do something. And once you figure out what you are meant to do, once you have complete clarity on what you're meant to do, you will definitely do it well, you will do it with passion. Many times the reason people don't have clarity is because they are afraid of failure. So they feel, once we get clarity, so if I decide I want to be an actor or I want to be a sports person, now I have a lot of risks. So I can fail, you know. There's so many risks that come in. So once you have clarity, people are afraid. So they say, what will people think if I fail? But the thing is, there's an exercise you could try out. I try it out many times. Imagine you could become anything. So I like to call this the genie exercise. So take a pen, take a paper, and write down anything you want to do in your life. So it could be absolutely anything you want to do with your life. And believe there are no restrictions. So believe there's a magical genie that will make this come true. So write it down, so you have no restrictions of time, you have no restrictions of money, you have no restrictions of contacts, you have no restrictions of anything at all, and just write it down with complete faith and belief, and you'll realize you'll get a lot of clarity. And you know who that genie is? That genie is you yourself. You yourself have a lot of mental power, you have a lot of power to do whatever. So I believe whatever the mind thinks, you can achieve. So when the Wright brothers thought of coming up with a flying device called the plane, they were ridiculed, everybody made fun of them, but eventually they came up with the plane. If you look at history, if you look at anything, the mind has a lot of power. All you need to do is get rid of your confusion, because once you get rid of your confusion, you'll feel new, you'll feel fresh, you'll feel excited, and this clarity will really drive you ahead in life.